who's ready for an adventure, those who dare, come with me into the wild. What's up? Welcome to my Avengers Doomsday cast reveal part 2 predictions. So we had the Avengers Doomsday cast revealed like in the chair form and with the chair things, and it was 27 actors. So and I've seen that that's not the full cast of Avengers Doomsday. So here's my predictions for who else I think could be in the next cast reveal. So starting off is Mark Ruffalo as Hulk. Because he was one of the OG Avengers, so he would be very important to have against Doctor Doom. And then next, Brie Larson as Captain Marvel, because like the Marvels and the continuation of that with like what happened at the end of the Marvels. And then next, Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye, of course, because he's another OG Avenger. Yeah. And then next, Tatiana Maslany as She-Hulk, because she's Bruce Banner's cousin, and of course she would add to the muscle against Doctor Doom, so that'd be pretty cool. And then next, Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie, like some assistants from Asgard besides Thor. And then next, on the Midnight Angels, Denai Guerrera as Okoye, and Michaela Coel as Anika. That would be pretty cool. And the next, Benedict Wong as Wong. He would be very important to the Avengers in Avengers Doomsday, because he's the only like sorcerer in the 616, because of course in the post-credit scene of Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness, we saw Doctor Strange going off with Clea. So I don't think Doctor Strange and Clea will be in Avengers Doomsday, but I do think they'll be in Avengers Secret Wars. I think we'll have Doctor Strange 3 coming out between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. And then next, Samuel L. Jackson is Nick Fury, of course, because the Marvels, he was like running the like sword station up in space, so that'd be pretty cool. And then I think someone else that could be another member of the X-Men in this X-Men universe that we're going to be getting is Evan Peters as Quicksilver. He did very great as Quicksilver in X-Men Days of Future Past and X-Men Apocalypse, which, speaking of that, I think Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse could be in Avengers Doomsday, because basically in the lead up to the Secret Wars comic run and in the Secret Wars comic run, we had like Doctor Doom had like this like evil he had like this team of like variants from across the multiverse, and he was like, hey, if you help me, I'll give you a piece of land in Battleworld. And Apocalypse was one of those members of this evil team, so that'd be pretty cool if we get Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse. And then I think Jennifer Garner as Elektra will be in it, of course one of the members of the Deadpool and Wolverine team, because we're going to be getting Channing Tatum as Gambit. And then someone else I think we'd be getting is Tiana Paris as Monica Rambeau, of course from WandaVision and the Marvels, because we saw her going off into the other X-Men universe where there was Kelsey Grammer's Beast, and we're going to be getting him in Avengers Doomsday. And then I think someone else that could be part of Doctor Doom's evil team is Miles Teller as the Maker. Of course, Miles Teller played Reed Richards in the 2015 Fantastic Four movie, so maybe it's like after that movie he like turned evil. That would be pretty cool. And we'd have like 3 Top Gun actors in Avengers Doomsday, because we'd have Louis Pullman, Danny Ramirez, and Miles Teller. That'd be pretty cool for Top Gun fans. And then someone else from the Deadpool Wolverine team that I think could be in Avengers Doomsday is Wesley Snipes as Blade. That'd be pretty cool. And then from the end of like the Marvel's post-credit scene, someone else that I think could be in Avengers Doomsday is Lashana Lynch as Binary, maybe she's part of this X-Men team. That'd be pretty cool. And then from Loki, someone that I think could be here from Loki is Owen Wilson as Mobius, part of the TVA team, because we're going to be getting Tom Hiddleston as Loki in Avengers Doomsday. And I think we'd be getting Sophia DiMartino as Sylvie, and Wunmi Mosaku as B-15, and Ke-Huy Quan as OB, and Eugene Cordero as Casey. That'd be pretty cool, again, like TVA team. Yeah. And then the last remaining members of the Deadpool Wolverine team, I think we'll be getting Daphne Keane as X-23, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool in Avengers Doomsday. That'd be pretty cool. being part of the like multiverse team. That'd be pretty cool. And then I think we'll get so Herbie, who's going to be in Fantastic Four First Steps. I think someone cool that could be playing Herbie is Matthew Wood as Herbie, because Matthew Wood, he's had experience like playing like robots or like droids in the Star Wars universe, because he played General Grievous in the Battle Droids in Revenge of the Sith and in the Clone Wars. That'd be pretty cool if we get Matthew Wood as Herbie. And then I think someone that could join Ant-Man is Evangeline Lilly as Wasp. That would be pretty cool. And then if they want they want like the Guardians of the Galaxy, I think one of the members that would be pretty cool is Will Poulter as Adam Warlock, because he's like very powerful, like almost like Sentry level powerful. So that'd be pretty cool. And then someone else that I think would be pretty cool from Captain America Brave New World is Tim Blake Nelson as the leader. Because in the post-credit scene of Captain America Brave New World, he was of course talking about like probabilities and stuff like that, and like so maybe in Avengers Doomsday they can like get his help in like probabilities against like Doctor Doom and like the Avengers versus X-Men plot. And then I think someone else that could be in Avengers Doomsday is Tom Holland as Spider-Man. That would be very cool. And then I think someone else that could be in Avengers Doomsday is Scarlett Johansson as Black Swan. Black Swan, in the Secret Wars comic and like in the lead up to the Secret Wars comic, she was to Doctor Doom, it would be like in Avengers Infinity War how we had Thanos and Gamora. That would basically be like that in Avengers Doomsday. Like Doctor Doom and Black Swan in Avengers Doomsday would be like Thanos and Gamora from Avengers Infinity War. And like Black Swan, she was kind of like Black Widow, like her skill set. So that's why I think Scarlett Johansson could be playing Black Swan. And then someone else that I think could be cool, part of Doctor Doom's Evil Avengers, is Eric Bana as Maestro. Maestro was like a very powerful and evil version of Hulk, and of course Eric Bana played Hulk in the 2003 Hulk movie. So the first Hulk, first Hulk movie. So maybe they could play it off as like, oh, after that he like became Maestro and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. And then someone else, and then the last person that I have that I think could be part of this cast reveal part 2, and that I think could be part of this, like Doctor Doom's Evil Avengers, is Chris Evans as Captain Hydra. Like maybe in an alternate universe he was like made to serve Hydra. That'd be pretty cool. That is the end of the Avengers Doomsday cast reveal part 2 video. So that wasn't the last cast reveal video that I will make. I'll do like a cast reveal part 3 video for like some other cast that I think could be in it. Cause I think Avengers Infinity War, we had like just that alone, we had like in Avengers Infinity War, we had like I think like 70 actors in Avengers Infinity War. And I think in Avengers Doomsday, not Avengers Doomsday, I think in Avengers Endgame, it was close to like 80. So that'd be crazy. And Avengers Doomsday is going to be like on like Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame level. So that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, that is the end of that. So right now I'll do my closing and say bye. Make sure to like, hit the notification bell, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video or stream that I do. But yeah, till next time guys, bye.